Good evening everyone. Doing a very quick video. I've got a meeting with my cigar group in a short while over Teams. So I decided to make this video to showcase a cigar brand and a cigar vitola which is absolutely iconic. It's one of the most well-known Cuban cigar brands and it's always associated with one of the most premium cigars in the Habanos portfolio. This brand accounts for over 50% of Cuban cigar sales around the globe. Its number 4 vitola outsells all Cuban cigar brands globally, and its number 2 vitola is considered as one of the finest cigars of all time in the Habanos portfolio. You could probably guess which brand I'm referring to. It's named after one of Alexander Dumas' novels, and one of the biggest fans of this cigar is Alfred Hitchcock. So yeah, without spoiling it too much, it's the Montecristo. So I've decided to have a Montecristo Petit number 2 because I wanted to have it for the purpose of the video. I'll probably have something else when we jump on the Teams call with my cigar group, but let's go and grab it from the humidor. So here I've got the number 2 and the number 2 petite number 2, which is the one I'm gonna plan to have now. This is the cigar, and I'm pretty sure everyone has seen it, tasted it, and will agree with me when I say that this is one of the most full body, packed with flavor Cuban cigar. It's just phenomenal. The brand was created in 1935 by Alonso Menendez and Pepe Garcia, who in the same year acquired the H. Upmann factory from the English importer J. Francow and Co. Menendez and Garcia wanted to expand the H. Upmann brand, and so they gave birth to the H. Upmann Montecristo line, which had only 5 vitolas from number 1 to number 5, starting with number 1 Cervantes or Lonsdale and finishing with number 5, the Petite Corona. Legend has it that they have decided to name the brand Montecristo after the, as I mentioned, the well-known Alexander Dumas novel, The Count of Montecristo. This is why today the logo includes swords formed in a triangle. The new Montecristo range was exclusively distributed and sold in Dunhill shops, which additionally solidified the brand as one of the most premium Cuban cigars. The original lineup of vitolas remained untouched after World War II. With the single exclusion, they added the tubos in 1940. Jose Manuel Gonzalez took over control of the Montecristo brand after the Cuban Revolution forced Menendez and Garcia into exile through the Canary Islands and eventually into the Dominican Republic. That's a bit of trivia for you. I hope I'm not boring you guys, but I think you know, little stories like this might be interesting to you. If they are, let me know in the comments. If they're not, do the same so I can adjust accordingly. Let's get to cutting, lighting and smoking. And because it's Montecristo, because it's the number 2, and because of the whole story I just gave you, I'm also gonna use the Saint Dupont Montecristo Le Crepuscule. I think it's the right pronunciation. I might be butchering it. This is basically the logo I was referring to with the swords in a triangle. I've got the matching lighter as well. They are amazing accessories. So we'll cut it, and because we spoke about Cuban history, I'll also show you how to do a Cuban cut on a pyramid vitola. So the way to do it is, rather than cutting it horizontally, you cut it diagonally. And what you end up with is this. slightly at an angle. I will use a jet flame today. As I've said in previous videos, I usually toast the foot very lightly and I then light it up from the inside, from the outside in, sorry. So, because it's a jet flame, try and keep your distance, try not to burn the tobacco. This will ensure that your first kind of try of the cigar is gonna be amazing. If you overdo it with the temperature, you'll have a very bitter few pulls in the beginning. And of course, as you probably know by now, I like to enjoy my cigars with a nice bit of scotch. So cheers. Of course, the Glenfiddich never disappoints. As always, if you like the content, please share, like, follow for your cigar content, and also don't forget to comment, ask any questions, propose any type of content that you would like to see. I'm more than happy to oblige. So from me, that's it for tonight. I wish you a good one. I'll catch you in the next video.